Hello and welcome. My name is Carrie and this is Happy Hour Yoga. For today's class, 2 blocks are great, but not necessary. We're going to be working ourselves towards maybe 2 birds of paradise. There are options for every level in this class, so I encourage you to listen to yourself and meet yourself exactly where you are today. If you're joining along with the Spotify playlist in the comments below, please feel free to start that now, and then find a comfortable seat and drop into your breath. Notice the air moving in and out of the nose, cooler as it comes in, warmer as it goes out. Soften your eyes, maybe close them, and continue just noticing the quality of your breath. It is said that our thoughts shape our world. What we think, we become. My hope for you during this class today is that you can find those thoughts to be gentle with yourself and others. That you can recognize those moments when you're telling a story around a thing that's happening or something that did happen. And just allow that to go. To becoming unstuck. Unstuck in our body, in our thoughts, and in our mind. The breath today and the binds create freedom. Oftentimes we think of being bound as actually being stuck. But being bound to a purpose allows us the freedom to explore new ideas and ways while we know just where we're going. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. 2 more. Deep breath in. Let it go. 1 more inhale here. Get rid of it. Shift the weight forward, plant the palms, and find your way into your tabletop. Fingers wide, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Keep those hips over the knees, bring the left knee into the center, right knee crosses behind. You can keep those feet together or bring them a little more wide, giving yourself space. Feel free to adjust as you need, and on your next inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail and chest. Exhale, push the ground away, curl, cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Move nice and slow, really articulate those shoulders and hips. Breathing into any place that's sticky. So if you want to take a couple minutes, stop somewhere and breathe, feel free to do so. We've got a few more rounds of breath here. We'll take 1 more round, deep breath in and out. Find a neutral spine and bring that right leg straight all the way off the left side of the mat, looking over that left shoulder. Breathe into the right side body, the right armpit. You might feel a deep stretch in that left hip. Continue to keep that breath deep. Inhale and exhale. Just 1 more breath here. Exhale, bring that right knee to meet the left, and we'll simply switch the cross. So that right leg comes into the center, left leg comes behind. Feet close or wide, I'll leave that up to you. As you inhale, tail lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, chin to chest, look at your belly. Drop the shoulders as you come into cow, breathing into the back. And as you come into cat, push the ground away. Feel the spine lengthen towards the sky. Breathe deep. Again, feel free to take some time focusing on what sticks. One more round here, deep breath in. Curl into cat. Find that neutral spine and lengthen the left leg off to the right. Come on to the outer edge of that foot and look over the right shoulder. Lengthen that left side body from hip to armpit. Breathe deep. Inhale. Exhale. Just take one more deep breath here. Exhale, let it go. Uncurl, left knee meets the right. Bring those knees back to hips width. Plant the palms, curl the toes, press it back. Downward facing dog. Bend the knees, stick your butt up in the air, melt the heels and wrap those armpits towards the heart. Push the ground away and let the head hang like a grape on a stem. Might feel nice to bike pedal, might feel nice to stay perfectly still. And while we are on the theme of getting unstuck, I offer you the option to take something new today. Getting unstuck from habits and routines, as wonderful as habits and routines are, is a wonderful thing as well. On your next exhale, soften the knees and begin to walk those hands back towards the feet, coming into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Soften the knees and roll it up, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders roll back, gaze lifts. Find your mountain pose and bring that left leg behind the right. Pinky toes come to touch. You can bend that right knee as much as you want. Inhale, reach up. Grab that left wrist with the right hand. Inhale and lift. Exhale, hinge off to the right. Press that left hip away. Keep the chest facing forward. Breathe in and soften. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Breathe those arms up to center, deep breath here. Soften both knees and bow forward and down, Uttanasana. Take a half lift, lengthen the spine, and walk those hands over to the right. Press your left butt over to the left. Breathe into the outside edge of that leg. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to tall arms, walk it forward. Uncross the legs, big toes come to touch, and slowly roll yourself up to stand. Shoulders shrug. Take a deep breath here and notice the difference between the left and right side before you cross that right leg behind the left. Pinky toes touch. Press that right foot into the ground, reach the arms up. Grab a hold of the right wrist, hinge left. Press the right hip over. Breathe into that side body. Deep breath in. Soften over. One more breath here. Stay. Reach it up, deep breath in. Soften the knees and bow, Uttanasana. Take a half lift, shrug the shoulders down the back, shine the crown forward. Walk those hands to the left. Press that left foot into the ground. Reach those arms away. Breathe into the right butt. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just one more inhale here. Walk those hands back to center. Uncross the legs. Soften the knees and bring it up. Arms reach overhead. Deep breath. Hands in prayer. To becoming unstuck. To recognizing where we can breathe in and create space. Find your way to the top of the mat if you're not already there. Inhale, reach it up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hinge from the hips and bow, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, shine the heart. Right leg steps back. Right hand plants, left arm lifts, open the twist. Squeeze the legs together, take a deep breath in. Exhale that left hand to the back of the mat and down. Inhale, reach it forward and up. Exhale, back and down. We've got 3 more. Press those right finger pads into the ground. Hug the inner thighs. Deep breath in. Reach it back. 1 more arm circle. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it back and down. Plant the palm. Right knee lowers, left knee meets it. Child's pose. Uncurl the toes. Bring those hands behind you. Fingertips face in. Shrug the shoulders, lift the chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Just lift those hips just a little bit off the heels. Drop them back down, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, curl. So these are a version of cat-cow. We have 2 more. Heart lifts, gaze lifts, arc the spine. Exhale, pubic bone to belly button, chin to chest. 1 more time, breathe it in. Curl it. Inhale, walk those hands by the knees, come stand up on the knees. Reach the arms, curl the toes. Shift the weight into the left foot, take a deep breath in. Step that right foot forward. Inhale, lift up through the fingers. Exhale, hands down by that front foot, grab those 2 blocks. Put them on their second height. On either side of that right foot, you might want to sneak that left leg out behind you so you're in a very deep lunge. Knee stacks over the ankle. Shrug the shoulders. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, hinge it back. Ardha Hanuman. Just 2 more. Breathe it in. Go nice and slow. Really stretch the hips and then the hamstrings. Keep the ribs to the thighs. 1 more deep breath in. Exhale, pull it back. Bend into that front knee. Get rid of the blocks if you have them. Lift that back knee off the ground. Deep breath. Step it forward. Uttanasana. Fold. Halfway lift, fingertips to the shins or the earth. Exhale and bow. Reverse swan dive, bring it up to stand, deep breath in. Bow forward and down, hinge, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, shine that heart. Left leg steps back, left hand plants, right arm lifts, open. Squeeze the center line, take a deep breath. Right hand to the back of the room. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Continue to pull that right knee in. Breathe into the shoulder. We have 3 more circles here. Stay strong in those legs. Press those left hand into the ground. 1 more time, we breathe it up. Bring it back. Hand plants, left knee lowers, right knee meets it. Child's pose for a breath. Bring those hands behind you. This time, if you'd like, you can lift that tail up off the ground. As you lift up, breathe it in. Exhale, sink and curl. 3 more. Move with your breath. Do what feels good. So if this isn't working for you, but you liked what we did last time, go back to that. Take one more deep breath. Exhale, curl. Walk those hands forward, stand up on the knees, reach up, shift the weight to the right, left foot steps forward. Deep breath in. Hands come down, find those blocks. Again, we lengthen that right leg out behind, really deep lunge. Toes can stay curled or flat. Shrug the shoulders, breathe into the heart. Shift the hips back, lift those toes. Keep the ribs on the thighs. Inhale, bring it forward, press the hips forward. Exhale, shift it back, hips over knee, nose towards the toes. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Bend into that front knee, inhale. Curl the toes, move the blocks, lift the knee. Take a deep breath. Shift the weight forward, step it up, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, shrug the shoulders, shine the crown. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Reverse swan dive, bring it up, deep breath in. Hands in prayer, soften the eyes, feel. Take one breath here. Exhale it out. Reverse swan dive, bring it up to stand, deep breath. Hinge and bow, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Right leg steps back, heel lowers, Virabhadrasana, 2, warrior 2, open it up. Stack those shoulders over hips, bend into that front knee. Press the knife edge of that right foot away and look over those left fingertips. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just one more inhale here. Left forearm to the thigh, right arm up to the sky, thumb faces forward. Breathe it in. Reach to the back of the room. Spiral that thumb forward and down. Shrug the shoulder. Breathe here, or maybe you bring that right hand to the back of the hip or to the top of that left thigh. Wherever you are, keep a deep bend in that front knee and roll your heart open. Maybe you look up, forward, or down, whatever works for your balance in your neck. Take a deep breath in. Sink a little deeper. Inhale. Let it go. Just one more breath here. Bend. Bring it up, warrior 2. Flip that front palm and reverse peaceful warrior. Right hand down the thigh. Bend deeply. Lift through those left fingers. Maybe that left hand comes to the back of the head where the head and neck meet, and you lift up through the elbow. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just one more breath here. Stay. Inhale to Vira 2. Straighten that front leg. Pivot the toes to the long edge of the mat. Hands on the hips. Inhale, lift the heart. Soften the knees and bow. Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands can come in front of the face. You can grab ankles, peace fingers around big toes, or the hands can come out behind. Soften the knees, press your booty up to the sky. Head hangs. Breathe here. Feel what's free. Feel what's stuck. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale to tall arms. Pivot those right toes to the back of the mat. Walk the hands to the inside of that right foot. Take a breath here. Left foot steps up on the outside of that left hand. Drop the hips. Hands in prayer. Lift the heart. Malasana, yogic squat. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, Exhale. Take one more breath in. Palms come to the earth, hips up, head down, forward fold. Keep those feet wide. Bend the knees and walk those hands in between the feet. Right hand comes to the back of the heel. Maybe that left shoulder, the right shoulder snuggles in. Left hand to the hip. Straighten that left leg and begin to straighten the right, looking over the left shoulder. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath here. Exhale, soften the knees, hands come behind between the feet, and we gently roll ourselves up to stand. Arms reach up, hands in prayer. Prayer comes to the center line. Heel toe those feet back in, big toes to touch or hips width. I'll leave that to you. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. Release the hands and breathe them up. Urdhva Hastasana. Uttanasana, hinge and bow. Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, arms reach. Ashta Chandrasana, high crescent lunge. Squeeze the thighs together, breathe up into the fingertips. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach up, hands come into prayer. Prayer to the chest. Breathe up into the heart space. Twist right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, get long. Exhale, twist. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just one more breath here. Stay in the twist. Release, bring those arms up overhead. Straighten the front leg, pivot to the long edge of the mat. Hands on the hips, toes in, heels out. Lift the heart, inhale. Soften the knees and bow. Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands come down wherever they're comfortable. Inhale to tall arms. Exhale and fold. Hands can be the same place that you had them before, or get unstuck. Do something a little different. Bend the knees. Stick the butt up in the air. Crown melts. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe it up to tall arms. Walk those hands to the front foot. Pivot the right toes forward. Left foot steps in about a foot. We're going to find Vira 2. Put those blocks on either side of the leg. We'll use them in a minute. Breathe it up. Press into that front foot. Press the back heel down and tuck the tail. Breathe up in. Exhale, hinge, ribs to thighs. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale and fold. Squeeze the center line one more time. Deep breath. Exhale, bow. This time, straighten that front leg. Breathe it up. Reach up. Reach it forward. Reach, reach, reach. Finding Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Hands come to those blocks. We inhale to the chest. Exhale, ribs to thighs. Press the back heel in. Drag the front heel back. Maybe you stay on tall arms. Maybe you walk those blocks out in front. Breathe into the back body. Breathe into the right hip. Inhale. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Soften into that front knee. Move the blocks. Inhale to the heart. Step it forward. Uttanasana. Bow. Reverse swan dive. Bring it up to stand. Deep breath. Hands in prayer. Feel the difference between the left and the right. Deep breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands, reach it up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hinge and bow, ribs to thighs, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, half lift, fingertips to the shins or the earth. Left leg steps back, heel lowers, Viratu, open it up. Take a deep breath in. Sink into that front foot. Inhale. Right hand, forearm to the right thigh. Reach up through those left fingertips, thumb facing forward. Then reach it back. Fingers to the back of the room. Pivot that shoulder. Thumb faces down. Shrug the shoulders on the back. Stay here, reaching to the back of the mat, or maybe that left hand comes to the left bum, the back of the waist, or on top of that right thigh. Spiral the heart open. Bend into that front knee. As you push those feet into the ground, deep breath in, deep breath out. Part of being unstuck is to breathe. If you feel any restriction, release the mind. One more inhale. Stay. Breathe it up to warrior two. Flip that front palm, peaceful warrior. Left hand down the back, right arm reaches up. Maybe that right hand comes to the back of the head. You lift up through the elbow. Breathe into the armpit. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe it up to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Hands on the hips. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, come halfway down. Release the palms to the earth. Left hand under the face, reach that right arm to the front of the room and up. Press those feet equally into the ground. Deep breath. Maybe the back of the hand comes to the back of the waist. Shrug the shoulder. Find freedom. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hand comes down and we walk it to the back of the mat. Hands on the inside of that left foot, breathe into the chest. Step it to the back of the mat, Malasana, yogic squat. Toes out, heels in, hips low. If you'd like, put a block underneath those hips for comfort. Let them be heavy as the chest shines. Deep breath in and out. Inhale, exhale. Take one more breath here. Release the hands, hips up, head down. Point those toes forward, but keep the legs wide, bend the knees, hands come to the inside of the feet. Left hand to the back of the left ankle, maybe that left shoulder shrugs behind the knee. Right hand to the hips, begin to straighten that right leg. Pulling the shoulder onto the back, look over the right arm. Deep breath. If at any point you need to release, feel free to do so. We just have one more breath in. Exhale, release. Soften the knees and slowly roll it up to stand. Arms reach up. Hands in prayer. Prayer to the center line. Thumbs at the sternum. Breathe into what sticks. Find freedom in knowing that you can change thoughts, ideas, perspectives to become unstuck. Heel toe those feet in. Hips width or big toes to touch. Release the palms and breathe it up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hinge and bow, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Left foot steps back. Reach those arms high, deep breath. Ashtachandrasana, high lunge. Lift that back heel, bend the front knee. Deep breath in. Shoulders shrug down the back. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe those hands into prayer. Prayer comes to the center line. Inhale to the chest. Left elbow outside of that right knee and twist. Press the hands together. Squeeze the butt together. Breathe it in. Spiral the heart. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath here. Stay in the twist. Reach those arms overhead. Deep breath. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Open it up. Hands on the hips. Breathe into the heart. Hinge halfway. Hands come down under the face. Right hand comes to the center. Left hand to the hips. Spiral the heart open. Keep those hips level. Maybe you reach that left hand to the sky, thumb facing forward. Breathe here, or maybe that left hand comes behind the waist. Shrug the shoulder down the back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hand, reach it up. Palm comes to the earth. Pivot your way to the front of the mat. Hands on either side of that left foot. Step that right foot in about a foot. Blocks on either side. Bring it on up. Warrior one. Press the back heel into the ground. Press the front foot in. Reach up through the fingertips. Hug the center line, ribs to thighs. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hinge and bow. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bend. Straighten that front leg, reach up, look up. Reach it forward as far as you can go until those hands find the blocks. Press the back heel in, shine the heart forward. And bow, ribs to thighs, hands on the blocks or the floor. Stay here, or maybe you reach those blocks out in front. Energetically drag that left heel back, pressing the right one into the ground. Breathe into the back body. Find space. Stretch it out. Take one more breath in. Stay. Move the block. Soften that front knee. Take a deep breath here. Step it forward, Uttanasana. Halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Reverse swan dive. Bring it up to stand. Deep breath. Hands in prayer. Soft eyes. Just feel. Don't change anything. Just breathe into what is. Inhale. Let it go. Release the palms, breathe it up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hinge and bow, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Right foot steps back, Virabhadrasana 2, open it up. Take an inhale here. Side angle or extended side angle. Maybe you grab that block, put it underneath the hands. Wherever you are, shrug the shoulders. Reach up through those right fingertips. Maybe you bring that right hand behind, thumb facing down. Maybe it comes behind you. Maybe the left hand comes underneath and you reach for fingertips. Open the heart wherever you are. Bend into that front knee. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. If this bind is not freeing, get rid of it. One more inhale. Stay in the bind or release the arms. We're coming into Trikonasana. Straighten that front leg. Shrug the shoulders. Press that right hip back as you roll the heart open. You can be here or here. Breathe in and out. Take one more inhale. Release the bind. Soften that front knee. If you got a block, get rid of it. Take a deep breath in. Hands come to either side of that front foot. Three-legged dog, left leg up. And bring that left leg under the body and out. Fallen triangle. Come onto the inside edge of the right foot. Right hand reaches. Lift the hips. Bring them down to the earth. Left foot meets the right. Feet on the floor. Take that left ankle. Cross it over the right knee. Hands are behind, fingertips facing you. Shrug the shoulders. Lift up through the heart. Stay here, or maybe you lift those hips. Reverse table with figure 4 legs. If you are up, press that left knee down. Lift through the hips. Gaze at the ceiling. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath here. Exhale, lower the hips. Reach those legs out and find your way onto your back. Bend the knees, lift the feet, toes to the sky, heels lift. Arms reach. Kind of like zombie arms, you know. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press your spine into the earth, lift the hips. Inhale, lift the fingers. Exhale, belly to spine. Inhale, lift both. Exhale, release down. Inhale, hips. Exhale, fingers. Inhale, both. Exhale, pull the belly. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, hips. Exhale, heart. Inhale, both. Exhale, suck it up. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bend the knees. Rock side to side. Lengthen those legs out. Roll over that right shoulder. Hands underneath the shoulders. Forehead rests. On your next inhale, up dog or cobra from the ground. And we press it back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right leg lifts, inhale. Step it between those hands. Shine the heart for a breath. Exhale, standing splits, left toes lift. They do not need to be straight, high, or pretty. Melt the crown to the earth. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, soften the knees, roller skating pose like a pistol squat. We're gonna bring that left foot out in front, drop the heels, maybe reach the hands, and then sit back on that butt. If I lost you, come and sit down, bring that right foot in, left leg long. We inhale and reach up, and on the inside of that right leg, we reach to the toes, reach as far as you can go, and then bring those hands on either side of the knee. Shine the chest forward. Stay here. Maybe you snuggle that right hand around behind the hip. Maybe the left hand comes around to meet it. Marichiasana. Reach the heart forward wherever you are. Again, if this bind feels restricting, if you find yourself here, let go and just reach the heart towards the toes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Release the bind if you've got it. We all reach those arms up. Right hand comes behind. Left arm hugs the knee. Lift up through the chest. Inhale. Open it up. Breathe into the shoulders. Exhale. Take one more breath here. Exhale, spin. Bring it back to center in a sweet little counter twist to the other side. Bend that left knee, left foot on the floor, hands by the hips. And bring it into a forward fold. Feet hips width or a little bit wider. Soften the knees, hands on the inside. Right hand to the back of that right leg. Maybe you shrug the shoulder. Left arm comes up and around. Maybe the right hand comes to meet it. If you're here and you want to stay, stay. If you'd like to take it further, straighten that left leg. Just about straight. Keep that knee soft. Maybe you lift those right toes. Shrug the shoulders down to the back. Soften your gaze. And maybe you begin to bring it up to stand. Breathe into the wiggles. Stop if you need. Find yourself up. Now if you're here and you're all curled in, work to shrugging those shoulders down the back, lifting through the chest. Squeeze the butt together. Maybe you straighten that right leg, birds of paradise. Breathe it in. Release when you're ready. Soften the body. Soften the eyes. Feel the prana coursing through. Get unstuck. Take a breath in. Exhale it out your mouth. So, we have a good side and a better side. Let's see what we got. Reach it up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hinge and bow, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Left leg steps back, heel lowers, reach the arms out, Viratu. Take a deep breath here. Side angle or extended side angle. Grab a block if you'd like. Draw that tailbone down. Maybe that left hand comes behind, thumb down. Maybe it comes behind the body. Half bind, hand on top of the thigh. Maybe you reach that right arm under and grab for fingertips, spiraling the heart open. Deep breath in, lift those front toes. Exhale. Inhale. Let it go. Take one more deep breath here. Straighten that front leg, bound triangle. If at any time you'd like to release and find Trikonasana, do so. Otherwise, stay bound. Shrug the shoulders, find freedom. Get yourself unstuck. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just one more inhale here. Exhale, release the bind. Open it up, warrior two. Hands plant. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Bring that right leg under the body. Fallen triangle. Left arm to the sky. Take a deep breath here. Hips come down. Right leg meets the left. We face in the back of the mat. Feet on the earth. Hands come behind. Right ankle crosses over left. Shine the heart towards that shin. Stay here or lift the hips. Reverse table with figure four legs. Draw that right knee away. Lift up through the heart. Look to the sky. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Lower the hips. Feet on the floor. Roll it back. Bring the knees. Rock side to side. Toes float. Hands come to the back of the head. Elbows wide. Inhale. Exhale those left toes down. Pull the belly to spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right toes. Inhale, reach through the toes. Exhale, belly to spine. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale. Inhale. Left toes down. Take a deep breath here. Pull the belly to spine. Inhale, breathe that leg up. Exhale, right toes forward. Inhale, reach through the toes. Exhale, belly to spine. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale, left toes down. Reach through that leg, breath in. Belly to spine. Inhale, breathe it up. One more time, right toes down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale up. Exhale, hug those knees in. Release the legs. Roll over the right left shoulder onto the belly. Forehead rests. Toes plant. Hands underneath the shoulders or closer to the ribs. We inhale to up dog or cobra and press it back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Reach those left toes high. Inhale. Step it between the hands. Breathe into the heart. Shift it forward. Standing splits. Lift through the big toe side of that right foot. Hands come a little further out front. Take a deep breath here. Bend the knees. We find roller skating pose again. Reach those right toes out. Maybe you reach the hands. Maybe you just fall back on your butt. It's all right. Wherever you are, we're going to reach that right leg out. Left leg comes in as close as you can bring it. We breathe those arms overhead and reach it forward. Reach until you can't reach no more. And then you bring those hands outside of the knees. Heart shines forward. Stay here or wrap that left arm. Maybe the right hand comes to meet. Remember, the bind should free you, not constrict. Breathe in. Breathe out. What am I binding myself to? Does it give me freedom? I sure hope so. One more inhale. Exhale. Breathe those arms up overhead. Reach it up. Left hand behind. Hug that right knee in. Hug the left knee in with the right hand. Deep breath in. Exhale and twist. Inhale. Spin it out. Take a deep breath in. Last time. Reach those arms overhead. Sweet little counter twist to the other side. Bend that right knee, right foot on the floor, hands by the bum. We find our forward fold. Hips up, head down. You know where we're going. Bring those feet hips width a little wider. Hands come on the inside. Left hand to the back of the left knee. Maybe that left shoulder shrugs under. Maybe that right hand comes to the hip and you straighten that right leg and this is where you stay. Maybe that right hand comes behind the back. Maybe the left hand comes to meet it. Maybe this is where you stay. If you're coming up, shift the weight into that right foot. Bring that left heel up off the ground. Nice and slow, begin to lift the chest. Stop and embrace the wiggles if you need. Now again, if you find yourself up and those shoulders hunch forward, lift the shoulders, shrug them down the back, lift the heart, drop the tailbone. Hug the center line, stay here, or maybe you reach that left leg up to the sky, birds of paradise. Deep breath in, release when you're ready. As you release, soften. Take an inhale, side out. Reach those arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Bend the knees deeply, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Knees come down to the earth, hips to one side, bum to the other. Reach those legs out in front, knees on the floor, and bring yourself down. Take an inhale. Let it go. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, press those feet, lift the hips. Exhale, press the arms in. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, release. Knees come into the chest. Might feel nice to rock those knees side to side. Release that left leg, hug the right knee in. Left hand to the outside of the right leg, right arm reaches, spinal twist. Stay here, or maybe you bend that left knee, reach the right hand for the toes. Begin to kick the foot into the hand, cat pulling its tail. Wherever you are, breathe into the twist. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just one more inhale here. Stay. Release the foot if you've got it. Knees come back in. Take a couple rocks side to side. And then release that right leg. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Draw it down, spinal twist. Stay in the twist. Maybe you bend that left knee. Reach for the foot. Kicking the foot into the hand. Gaze can be up or over, whatever works for your neck. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. One more breath here. Let it go. Inhale, release, knees come in. Maybe you grab for happy baby. Soles of the feet to the sky. Legs out. Breathe here. If there's anything else that your body is asking of you, feel free to do it now. Otherwise, release the feet, stretch the legs, find your Shavasana. You can bring those soles of the feet together and the knees wide. Feet wide, knees together. Hands can be on the body or on the earth. Notice your breath. Do you feel less sticky? Sometimes we need to unstick the mind. Sometimes we need to unstick the body. But one inevitably flows to the other. When our thoughts are stuck, our body is tight and tense. Our physical form manifests our mental state. And vice versa. Keeping the breath. You can stay in Shavasana as long as you like. Or you can come out with me, rolling to one side and finding your way up to sit. So you come up, hands meet in prayer, chin softly to the chest. Our minds create our world. What we think, we become. To getting unstuck, letting it go, breathing deep. The light in me honors the light and love in each and every one of you. From my heart to yours, namaste.